http://www.sailingonly.com. You will find there's definite benefit of buying diving equipment for your personal use. Obviously you recognize the situation, as well as how often the apparatus have been serviced, and who your diving scuba gear was serviced by. You also have a benefit in this: most scuba diving centers, dive clubs and dive live boards will either provide a discount on your own dive gear, or they're not going to charge you extra to rent their dive gear. If you do a great deal of diving, this can really work in your favor, and maybe you're one of many lucky ones which have the right shore diving close by, similar to of those in Hawaii or Florida. If you have your gear, renting tanks is affordable to get a great day in Neptune's world. Most people start investing in a mask and snorkel, then the wetsuit or fins. Following this, they're going to usually buy the regulators or maybe a computer. However, if you have the financial wherewithal, you may consider getting a complete dive kit. Most dive centers promote dive packages that could suit a diver's skills and future diving needs with different thorough knowledge of you, from an association using the dive center. This is often an easy way to go because they will assemble dive sets with proven gear, and they also purchase them in big amounts and pass a few of the saving on, which means you receive a better price than in case you bought the dive gear a la carte. Masks can be found in many styles and colors, and what's important could be that the mask fits you correctly. Absolutely nothing is more annoying using a dive trip rather than to employ a mask that's leaking for the entire dive. Something you should ask is if the skirt on the mask is silicone, preferably surgical grade silicone. If you decide on a mask that's plastic as opposed to silicone, the mask will deform in time, usually in 2 years or less. As soon as the mask deforms, it is useless, the way it can never seal again properly. When you decide to dive for years, spending the extra money for the silicone mask is money spent well. Snorkels are an important piece of dive gear which could save your life. When very skilled divers jump from helicopters to rescue people sailing, each will always employ a snorkel. Thunderstorms generally travel pretty fast. In case you are enjoying a sunny day, in less than an hour or so you should have a thunderstorm overhead and winds whipping inside the seas. Possess seen it go from flat water to 2-meter seas inside of 20 minutes. You might have 4 basic varieties of snorkel. You've got straight tubes, that is to be the cheapest, tubes with purge valves on the bottom which will be a little more expensive. Next you should have snorkels which may have flexible section for the mouthpiece that allows the tube to decrease from your mouth when not utilized, which is a great feature if you're a scuba diver. The more expensive have a flexible tube, but plus the mouthpiece is simple to switch. It's also possible to get dry snorkels, and many tubes will help you to retrofit a dry snorkel.